Building decks the hard way. Having fun with Hardleg. It's time to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the deck build challenge.
And welcome back to the Deck Build Challenge, where each episode two combatants face off with strange theme decks. I'm, of course, your host, Hardleg Joe. Joining me once again, the greatest of co-hosts, Mr. Jimbles.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years.
He's been here for years, and he's Ness now. And because today, he's playing Earthbound. Do you get it? Do you get comments in the comments if you get it?
Yeah, I had one joke, and we've gotten it out of the way. The rest of this can be dead silence.
Well,
we don't even have to look at each other.
This is more of an art piece than an entertainment piece. You know, the silence is there to make you contemplate your own mortality.
We're also turning the screen black.
Yeah.
It's going to be theater of the mind. You're going to have to imagine the duels.
No, black is too easy. We need to turn it completely blue. Just a nice shade of mauve.
Eye-searing teal so that it hurts to look at. And you have to close your eyes.
But yeah, we're actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We lied. We fooled you. Sorry for that. We're doing Earthbound versus MALEFIC, which is a Patreon request by one Fred Thomas. Thank you, Fred, for donating. I'm sorry it took almost 2 months to get this. That's partially why you're here, Jimbles. I don't think I explained that, but I was like, it took so long to get to this because I had so many things backed up. I'm like, it's gotta be special when it finally gets here. Hopefully it's worth the wait to bring Jimbles out of retirement. The world has not seen you in, what, a year?
It's been a while. I've been, moving around the city. I want to say moving around the country, but it literally has just been in New York City. I live in my own place now. A lot has happened.
Yeah.
But
have you been making your way downtown?
Fortunately, no. It's dangerous down there.
Okay. It's also dangerous to, ride a piano on the street, but, I mean, it didn't stop that one girl.
Yeah, but that's dangerous for everyone who's not on the piano.
Good point. Have you selected a first or second?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I was looking at something completely different. All right.
It's okay.
God.
We were talking about a whole bunch of Japanese manga beforehand.
Yeah, I was distracted by an image of I was distracted by an image of men with open heads.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it at that.
You know, as it does. Oh hey, this is the best thing I could have... Okay, yeah. MALEFIC territory. Which is, I believe, what Rada would call the archetypal training reels. The one spell that's just I know
this is playable now.
I know that Malefics are, their whole gig is you need a field spell or they die, and also there can only be one of them, and that's a big problem. So here's a spell that gives you a field spell, and also, I don't think there's any other effect in the game that just says, hey, you know the effect of a Malefic that says there can only be one face-up Malefic? Well, now it says there can only be face-up with that name.
Yeah, the effect of this card is the architect doesn't suck anymore.
Yeah. It's so weird that it specifically says the effect of this archetype is changed to something else. Anyway, here's Cyber End Dragon.
Fuck, dude, it sure is.
Yep. 4,000, I end my turn.
So, the thing about Malefics is that you have archetypal training wheels.
Yeah.
Earthbound Immortals do not have that. Earthbound Immortals have archetypal wheels. which is to say that you can now, in some cosmic sense, play this. It's going to be good. It's not going to be particularly, bracing, but you can now attempt to summon the monsters that define this archetype as being what it is.
I'm just honestly glad that you're not playing Fluwanderese with the one-wing beast Earthbound Immortal chucked in there.
Oh, Christ. I mean, I thought about it. There are, really broken archetypes where you can kind of just do that. Oh, I summoned the wrong guy. Wait, no, hang on. Just throw out my Raigeki real quick. I don't need that.
It was my strategy the whole time, just to distract you.
Just to keep me bantering.
Yeah. Well, you don't need no Raigeki.
No, Jeez, what am I gonna do here? All right, so we're gonna try a little something. We're gonna try a little fancy driving.
mean, it's not going to take him. Cyber End Dragon has no protection. He's just, you can poke him with a pillow and kill him.
Well, instead of doing that, I'm going to be drawing one card. I hope that's okay with you.
Could be Raigeki.
Could be another Raigeki. You can run 3 of those.
Yeah, you can run 3 Raigeki now, which is just so crazy. And some people are like, I don't know. It might not be worth it necessarily.
Yeah, but they're probably right is the really scary thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a cool thing. Because I threw out Raigeki, I now have no way to use the effect of this monster you all know and love, Ultimaya Tzolk'in. I hope that's cool for you, because I am now intensely regretting my decision. Having said that.
What are those other 2 monsters that you're like, I could keep these 2 monsters or fucking Raigeki, and clearly those 2 monsters were more important.
Well, one of them was this guy, which is, again, our archetypal wheels. This is Earthbound Greater Line Walker. I hope you're proud to see him, because I'm not.
I can't see this without, there's that one Photoshop of Earthbound Greater Doug Walker. He's just got the nostalgia critic's face.
Okay, I can't actually summon him this turn, so, fucking...
You know. If you control the Synchro Monsters, and have Synchro Monsters in your graveyard, special summon this. You can add 1 Earthbound Immortal. If an Earthbound Immortal is normal summoned, while this is on the field, make your opponent's life points 3,000.
As you do.
Yeah, just make it so you can just attack directly. Have fun. I think you need the field spell to give you like a second normal summon or something.
Yes. I don't even know if the field spell does that. I have no way to get a field spell right now, which is exciting.
It's a pity. If only you had a spell, you could summon Ancient Fairy Dragon. Take care of that.
I cannot do a dang thing.
Oh, wait, no. Ancient Fairy Dragon's still banned. Never mind. I mean, we could have unbanned it. I don't think we need a ban list for this.
No, certainly we don't. I'm just trying to decide if there's anything I can actually do here, and right now it's looking like the answer might be no.
Just link summon Access Code Talker.
I could. I'll just summon Nightmare Phoenix and make us both unhappy.
You know, I have considered that. I was like, I could just play Heavy Storm Duster, blow up my own. So the interesting thing about Malefic World, right, is that once you get Malefic World, it's like, yeah, you never draw from your deck again. You just choose whatever you want to do. Okay. Because I could be like, I'm going to pick these 3 monsters. Give me one of them. I assume it shows it to you, right?
Yeah, it's, hey, do you want Malefic's Paradox gear or Malefic Paradox gear? Or would you possibly like Malefic Paradox gear?
There's 3 different versions of it, you know. The grinding of the gears. And this guy's weird. It's just like, what are you gonna... You're gonna special summon the Malefic Parallel gear. And, I don't know, let's add Malefic Blue Eyes. You can't accuse me of not playing a Malefic deck.
I mean, I can't. The problem is I'm playing an Earthbound deck. Not what
there.
you're playing so much as that I am now really just neck deep in it.
This is just such a weird effect, too, right? When this card is used as synchro material, the other material must be a Malefic in your hand. Like,
it has to be.
You can't use it as a tuner. Why is it even a tuner?
So that you can do what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Which is making my head hurt and making me sad.
When this card is synchro, you can select 1 synchro in either player's graveyard, special summon it. Oh!
Don't do that.
Charge
no, don't do
Warrior!
That. Do not do that. I'm going to have to tell you very firmly to avoid doing that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had effects on your side of the field.
I'll be honest with you, I forgot I did too. Yeah. Oh, you still get Charge Warrior! What the fuck?
He doesn't negate it, he just banishes.
What a ripoff!
Well, let's see here. Yeah, fuck it. Malefic Divide. Wait, how come I can't... Oh. Well... I got a tuner. I thought I could summon back my Malefic Blue Eyes and have more stuff, but no, they don't let me do that. Oh yeah, also, I forgot, during the battle phase, it just negates all the Malefics, because the Malefics say only they can attack.
God.
Okay, let's get rid of that.
Oh no, don't do that. That would break my fucking heart.
I mean, to be fair, I can't attack the Tzolk'in while you control a synchro.
I don't.
Wait,
You totally could have swung into him there.
this card can attack all special summon monsters your opponent control. Why can't I attack again? I thought I could attack everything.
Maybe... Wait. Maybe because... I swear there's a good reason for this. It's one of these cards.
One of these cards does something. I don't know which... Okay, fine.
I have an intractable sense that one of these cards is causing this.
Well, goodbye. I'm glad I used Malefic Divide.
Alright, well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
Let me just real quick. I'm gonna get another guy. I hope that's okay with you.
What is this doing? Oh, okay.
I run 2 entire Earthbounds in this deck, which is exciting.
He's a whale! That's the best one because it just sits in defense mode and does a bunch of burn damage.
That's correct. Oh, I don't have another Supe? Okay, well, fine.
I'll just summon Destiny Hero Malicious is here to watch.
He is here to... He likes to watch.
Yeah.
Don't acknowledge him.
Neither of them are tuners. It's fine. Do you have a card you could set for Tzolk'in?
No. That's
Damn.
the fun thing. Well, I'll tell you what I do have. I do have this guy, who I promised I would run. He is the point of this deck.
Oh.
And then Earthground... And then that happens.
Can you, wait.
And then this
Wait,
happens.
no. So you can just attack directly? That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
I can just do that.
Well, I underestimated things a bit.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I did too.
I'm sitting here like, there's no way you could just... What? Well, fuck. And I don't think there was a way around... no, I could have attacked Line Walker. I guess I should. Yeah, I guess I should have. Okay.
You slept on the actual Earthbound cards in favor of the good cards, which at any other time would have been a great idea.
To be
the
fair,
fact that I managed to do that.
You know, the funny thing too, I'm sitting here with like Malefic Truth Dragon in my hand, like, yeah, as soon as he destroys my cards, it's gonna be over for him.
Little did you realize I'm playing tunes, but even worse.
Little did I realize you would have to actually destroy the cards first. Okay, let's do this. I'm prepared this time.
I'm not siding. I don't have a side deck. This is just
I'm going second. I'm gonna attack
full
the
throttle. Don't do that. That would make me just scream and cry.
That would just
All
make
right.
me shit and fart.
As one does. Okay, this is an interesting hand, and by interesting I mean it sucks. But let's.
So, wait, where did you find this Overraptor combo?
Anyone who runs a Malefic deck uses it. This has been the standard now for I want to say like 3 years.
So
that is how vibrant the Earthbound Immortal meta is right now.
Great. So, wait, based on your research, are we going to receive a bunch of comments from people talking about, like, well, that you misplayed all the Earthbound Immortal combos? Clearly, you don't know anything about how to build an Earthbound Immortal deck.
I am reasonably certain that will be the case. Okay, so here's a fun thing I can do. When I do not have sufficient cards on the field to do anything interesting, I can just use Carbonodon and do something stupid insteed.
Carbageddon. While there are any level 10, neither player could target this card. Also, it cannot be destroyed.
See? Here's a card that is technically level 10.
Oh. Just went for Leo? Could have made fucking Baronne de Fleur. Had yourself a negate.
I could have done that, but I'm trying my best here. I forgot that was a card.
I'm just wondering if it's like, because you've been out for a while, did you not know there's like a premier level 10? Or you're like, no, I can't play that. That would be too overpowered.
I think it was a combination of both. I realized it too late and then was like, you know what? It's not worth changing.
Okay. Time to go. We're living in a Malefic world.
It certainly feels like it.
Okay. Paradox gear.
Oh, Christ.
So I have some stuff I can make too, but none of it can beat over. That 3100 makes kind of a big deal.
I found the Malefic out.
You kind of did. No, it's fine. I can do stuff.
You see, this is actually why I didn't run to Fleur.
Do you have any banished cards?
I have one. His name is Carbonedon, and I hate him.
Okay.
I wish that he were dead. What the fuck are you doing?
Chenging.
Cheng Ying.
Yeah.
Wait, I can do something when you do that.
Wait, what?
I am legally allowed to search another card. Luckily for you, it's an Earthbound Immortal card, so that doesn't matter.
Not very good. Yeah, gains 100 for every banished card, and you lose 100 for every banished card.
What the fuck? That sucks!
I'm slightly bigger. That's what you get for using Carmageddon.
I'm so mad right now. I got 3100 switcherooed. Fucking
This guy is neat too. If he would be destroyed, I could banish a card from the graveyard. And if a card is banished from the graveyard, I can banish a card from your field.
I have completely stepped on my own ween here.
Let's
see how this goes.
That sounds painful, but I mean, I guess the positive part is that you have a ween big enough to step on. Some people pay extra for that, you know.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's what I'm afraid of.
What are we searching? Well, I know what I'm searching. I'm searching the thing that allows my deck to play. Where the hell is it? I need that one and that one. Don't tell me I accidentally sided out one of them. No, okay, there's the third one. Yeah, I'll just take that. Thank you. What do you got, Droll and Lockbird?
In my dreams.
Let's go ahead. I'm going to put this over here because I don't trust your back row. We're in a Malefic territory.
I feel like it, unfortunately.
Do I want to activate Malefic World? No, it's already there. I guess I could
you
deck
should,
then.
actually. Yeah.
You should go for it. It'd be funny.
Let's do it. It'd be a funny joke.
It's your good friend. There we go.
I hate that guy.
Oh my god.
Least favorite guy.
This is broken.
What the what? No! Let's see. If a card is banished... Oh, okay. Sure. Why not, actually? That's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
I made this because I'm like, oh, it can get over the 3100, and I didn't realize that, like, summoning the Malefic Cyber End Dragon in general would give me the ability to banish your world.
I'm gonna do something here real quick.
Metaverse?
I'm gonna deck thin.
Oh, okay.
I wanted you to have... I wanted to, like, pretend for a second that I was going to play Mystic Mine and just be bullshit, but I do not have Mystic Mine.
Okay, here, I'll give you a little chance. Let's go ahead and do something funny.
If you, I swear to God, if you... Okay, I thought you were about to summon the Superior Dora, whatever it is.
No, it's Ravenous Tarantula.
You realize what this means, right?
It means I have the biggest planet pathfinder you've ever seen.
It also means that if I summon a monster, I immediately lose the game.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, well, each time your opponent special summons a monster, inflicts 600 damage to your opponent.
I didn't even realize it. I just saw the gains attack between the difference. And I was like, oh, that'll be the biggest monster ever.
You're like delayed action cowboying me.
Yeah. Well, no, just activate Raigeki. Don't special summon.
I do not have a Raigeki. Yeah. I'm going out on my own terms.
I surrender to the planet Pathfinder. He's truly a god amongst men.
Jesus.
Okay,
age.
That worked. I was a little worried this would happen. See, we often get requests on this, right? And people are like, oh, you should play an Egyptian god deck. And it's like, well, here's the thing about any kind of deck that has a very, like, specific win condition. It's like, if we wanted to play this competitively, we would both just be playing all the spell trap removal and blow up each other's field spells back and forth.
Exactly. We'd just be...
Yeah, we would never see a Malefic or an Earthbound Immortal hit the field.
No, we would not.
And it's like, if we do it without that, if we allow each other to play, then it's like, who gets their linear game plan together first, you know?
Yep, it's just the nature of the beast.
There you go.
You have a better deck by any stretch of the imagination because it can do things.
Yeah.
I actually forgot how fucking fun Malefics are. They are a really rad archetype.
Yeah, they're just like big. It's just a pity that like even with everything they've got, it's like you pretty much just lose to having to MST.
Or Raigeki, for instance. Haha.
I guess so.
I got it off. Everyone was waiting for it.
Goodbye, Malefic Paradigm Dragon. You were cool.
But now we'll never know just how cool.
You can send one Malefic card from your deck to your graveyard, return one banished Synchro to the extra deck, then special summon that monster from the extra deck. Oh, I could have used that and got the Paradigm Dragon out, I think.
I think so.
Dark World
Unfortunately, I'm going to be
Dealings.
playing my single copy of Dark World Dealings.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay, my terrible hand has turned into a decent hand. God
Hey.
bless.
Neat.
Alright. Let's see if we can't, actually play this game.
What's funny, too, is I'm looking at like Upstart Goblin. I'm like, that's going to make it harder. I'm like, oh, wait, no, it won't. Because you just make my life points become 3,000. Doesn't matter how many you give me.
Yeah, it's just flatly like, no, your life points are 3,000 now.
Yeah. It's
gonna add
always
that to
weird
my
where it's
hand.
like, add, lower, no, become.
Just embody. You are now the man with 3,000 life points, and there's nothing you could do about it, even if you wanted to.
That is your identity. Race, religion, creed is gone. All you
You have
are.
erased all you were before this. You
The
have always
being.
been
The being with 3,000 life points.
the fucking entity.
Yeah.
No. What on earth am I going to do here?
See, that's the real Japanese horror manga that we need to be reading. The entity with 3,000 life points.
It's genuinely terrifying.
It's one of Junji Ito's lesser known works, you know.
And for good reason, let's be clear.
It's not as creepy as the guys in the wall and everything, and
Oh, what? For real? Okay. I guess I can just do that. All right. Let's go fucking nuts here.
what are you doing? Some stuff?
Here's Ultimaya.
Tizolkin, gotcha.
Here's Ultimaya, doing the Ultimaya thing for the first time this fucking game, I'm pretty
Hey.
sure. And God, do I play like a good negate monster or do I play like a funny monster? I don't know.
The choice is yours and yours alone.
Oh wait. Shit. This is hard. Wait, I might actually be able to use this. Void Ogre Dragon is back, baby.
Uh-oh. Add one Destiny board and a level 8 Fiend. Okay. What's this? While you have no cards in hand. Okay, well, I gotta activate this now.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Wabaku!
I knew
What are you on?
I knew what kind of battle this would be, alright?
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't.
I knew that Duck Walker would come down and try to end my life. And I was
Well.
like, no.
Let's get some work done here.
Attack.
Attacking. Oh wait.
I feel not.
Fuck it. It's alright.
I am the
I
man
want-
with 3,000 life points. No more, no less. Have you ever seen that game, Franken?
Franken. It sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, I know what I gotta do, right? Let's get this, and this, and this. I can't even wait to, get the other stuff. I have to just get this. And I've really just gotta... During your main phase, you could just add one Earthbound Immortal from your deck to your hand. Bullshit.
Just nonsense. Nonsense field spell.
There we go.
What will you do?
Well, I have to get rid of this, otherwise you just negate whatever I try to do. And I set another card.
Oh, troubling. What card will I draw? Oh, wait, does this work? Hang on. It does! That's so stupid! Thanks, Alton.
Again.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
I shall not die this turn!
God. Well, I only have nonsense meta cards now, so here's Crystal Wing. I hope you're happy to see him.
That's fine. You think I have a monster that's going to activate an effect? Get out of here.
Wait a minute. How do I get this card into defense position?
You have to wait. Or you could set
it. That's not going to work.
Sure. It would work.
It will not work.
Do you want to take a shot at pronouncing this name?
Chaku Chalhua?
Ah, I thought it was Earthbound Immortal Kaluha. It was named after that chocolatey alcoholic drink.
I mean, for all I know, it is.
Yeah. Who could say?
Yeah, you know what? I said I would do it. I'm doing it.
He did it!
You are now the man with 3,000 life points.
3,000. Ouch.
Actually, you're the man with 1,800 life points. Please, I'm sorry you had to learn this way.
Please stop that.
I can't.
I do not like.
I can't.
I can't. It's in my nature.
It's in my mind. Alright, well, we've now seen both of the Earthbound Immortals I have in this deck, so you can't say I didn't live up to my end of the bargain.
Okay, fuck. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? There is a way out of this. I just have to believe. Okay. I'm gonna go for this, this, and this. It doesn't have an effect to negate. It just is. It just is what? Gear.
It just is gear.
Yeah. Look at me, Metal Gear. Oh yeah. There can only be one Malefic monster on the field.
What? You were spoiled by your card. Your fancy-ass card.
I can't attack the Kalukaga!
No, you're just not allowed to do that.
Come on, Kalukaga. Come on, Kalukaga.
See, it turns out part of this thing's effect is just you can't attack it. You're just not allowed.
It's just... I can't target it for an attack. And it can just attack directly! What the fuck? Why did you do that last time?
Because you had Wabaku?
You make a forceful argument. Well, there you go. I want a best 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Wait,
hey, what if I just did this? What if I just did that?
Okay. That's fine. Let me just get the things that I want. Give me the thing. You're never gonna draw again once you get Malefic World. Like, having a field spell that effectively lets you just choose whatever card you want from your deck each turn sounds great, until you realize they're all Malefic cards.
This is a problem we run into a lot, I've noticed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, okay. What will you do?
What can I do here? The problem is that fucking Crystal Wing, and it's like, I can't do the thing, because you just negated the thing, and I don't want to go into the guy that does the thing. It's stupid. Stupid and it is poopy.
I should have just attacked. It was not nice of me to do this.
Should have just attacked.
You know, I want to use this card it was intended, and this is how it was intended to be used. To be the biggest prick in the game.
Fuck it. I'm going for Baron de Florid. You can't stop me.
I can't, but I can do this.
What the fuck is that?
That's my card.
Oh, you just add an Earthbound Immortal.
Yeah. So,
Wait, don't do that.
I need this.
Okay, Baron to floor. We're gonna pop that.
Target one card on the field, destroy it. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Are you buying what I'm selling?
I don't have a lot of choice, do I?
Actually, you do.
That's upsetting.
Ha-ha!
Oh, wow.
Come on for Hugo Gods, come on for Hugo Gods. Everybody
We're still
to the
doing
limit,
best 3 out of
everybody to
5.
the limit, everybody come. You had this!
I did. I threw it away in my hubris.
It's okay, I won't attack you.
You won't?
No.
Oh. Very unwise.
Shoot you in the face instead.
You cock!
Get out of here! Oh, there is no mercy in this dojo! Bang!
Just know, I had you. I had you in my hands.
I did say I wanted best 3 out of 5. You still up for doing that?
Oh, yeah, we are.
One more, just for fun.
Just to see what will happen.
We're just seeing what will happen, you know. You never know what will happen.
This is the only time in history anyone has played Earthbound Immortals, so oh.
We need to see,
wow.
plus there's a specific card I have, and I want to see if I can get this to go off. Because it'll be funny if I do.
I've got great news for you. I have literally nothing.
Fantastic. No, you got Doug Walker, you're fine.
I also have Soul Eating Overraptor, which I have to blow now.
But, lewd. I didn't think people would be in time for that. I guess I'm not the kind of person to judge, you know. If you want to do some stuff with dinosaurs, you go right ahead.
I mean, that's your bag. The only thing I'm doing with dinosaurs is getting disappointed right now.
We got another 10.
Furious.
Leo, keeper of the sacred tree. Look at him. He's so, whoa, set cards? Since when do you have traps, young man?
I never said I didn't have traps.
Who gave you traps? It's from you. I learned from watching you, alright? Okay, we're in a Malefic world. We're also in a Malefic territory, which is part of the Malefic world. No, I don't want to activate Malefic world. Maybe I should have to deck then, you know? Okay. We're gonna try this. Banish that. Malefic Paradigm Dragon. And then I will activate Uradora of Fate!
What the fuck is this?
Pay 1,000, target a monster, it gains 1,000 attack. And if you do, it applies this effect. Each time it destroys a monster by battle, reveal the bottom card of your deck. Place it on the top or the bottom. If it was a dragon, dinosaur, sea serpent, or worm, draw a card for every 1,000 attack of that monster, and then gain 1,000 for each drawn. So if there's a dragon on the bottom of my deck, which there might be, I might just be going very plus. Assuming I can destroy this by battle.
What? Yeah, of course you can.
I don't even have back row.
You think I'm running Mirror Force?
Aw.
Yeah, parallel gear.
I guess I gotta put that on the top of my deck so I don't do it again. Damn.
Oh, damn. Well, you know what that does mean is if it's a dragon, you can just leave it on the bottom of your deck.
Yeah. And just keep it there in case you get another Uradora. I'll allow that. But yeah, I just like in a vacuum, this is like so broken. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it did that. Oh, there's no face up spell. It sets both of them. Well, good job. Board wipe.
I gotta be honest. I do not have anything else. I would not have done that if I could have done anything else.
I guess I activate Mausoleum of the Emperor. Well, now I'm actually drawing cards. This is a weird sensation.
I have to take things off the top of my deck. What's wrong with me?
Fortunately, I got the Paradox gear. So I can just tribute this, summon this, add a Malefic. Let's go for, let's go for this one. Yeah.
Oh boy. What are we doing? What's the plan? What's on the chopping block?
We're special summoning that.
I don't... Oh. Why is it dead now?
Oh, it's specific. Okay, well.
Oh, it wants Malefic? Oh.
It specifically needs Malefic. I thought it was like all the other Malefics.
You know, I did explicitly ask you before we started, hey, is set rotation cool? Because field searches are really not a thing.
Yes.
And foolishly, you said it's fine.
I did.
Alright, well, I hate to get rid of Doug Walker, but I need to actually make plays here.
Look at what I'm sitting on. You don't need to do anything.
I absolutely need to do something, and what I need to do is I need Stardust Charge Warrior.
Oh, he's charging.
And then I need to... Oh, wait, I activated those in completely the wrong order. Whatever.
Wait, does it have 2 effects? Oh. Oh, that's fine.
So, and up.
Okay, good. You didn't draw the card that you wanted to search.
No, I did.
Oh, okay. Dark Spirit's Mastery.
Yep.
Add a level 8 feet.
That's the only reason you run this, like, Destiny board support.
Huh.
Is to do that.
You can also search Lava Golem.
You could search Lava Golem. Why am I not doing that?
Yeah. I have a lot of monsters, just as you do.
That's 100% true. How do we want to do this? How do we want to play this? I'm not certain.
I feel really weird. I feel bloated with more than 3,000 life points. How am I supposed to be the man with 3,000 life points?
Well, I got bad news for you. I have to tribute Line Walker to this. It's an unfortunate reality of the society we live in that I need Line Walker.
And what's...
Get that out of here.
What?
Get that.
No. I need it.
All right. You can have it.
I'm wabakooing. I like its effect is all the Malefics are negated in the battle. So theoretically,
if you could synchro in the battle phase.
If I could synchro in the battle phase, I could do that. I just can't.
What will you do now?
Let's see. Does this have that same effect that you just destroy your opponent? I just can't. I can't target it for attacks.
Yes, you cannot attack it, no matter how hard you try.
I just need to activate this.
No.
What?
No. You're not allowed.
That's so rude. Why are you so
immortal,
rude?
baby.
Well, I guess we're just summoning this.
Okay. Yeah. And then what? And then what? Smart guy.
For some reason, I just read it and I was like, well, you still take the damage. No, you don't take the damage. I cannot attack. I cannot make you take any damage.
You can't make me do anything, Dad.
Quite the opposite is true. There's a specific Malefic card that I got for this case, and I'm like, it's fine, I can search it with Malefic World. But no, you had to have fucking Earthbound Wave.
You're taking 0 damage, Buster. I should be doing damage to you, but it's much more efficient to get rid of the one useful card you have.
It's not that useful. It would have been extremely useful right about now. I keep doing it. I keep hoping it'll work this time. Just doesn't quite.
What, drawing?
No,
drawing cards?
It's like I go to the battle phase and I look listfully at your monster. It's like, I just thought that, I keep going back over and over again.
I thought it would be different this time.
I thought it would be different. What can I do?
You can apologize for making me summon this idiot.
I can special summon Rainbow Dragon.
You could go into, Gustav Max or whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna! You don't know shit about. There we go. Take that. What do you think about
taking-
that? That do anything for you?
Not really.
Could have made the big spider. Oh, and then you would have taken 600. That clearly would have been worth it in the long run.
Then I would have taken 1,200.
Fire Ant Escalating. Oh yeah, that rope. Okay, I mentioned this earlier. I was like, you ever played Franken? It's this like goofy little RPG.
Yeah.
And you run into, we were talking about like, the man with 3,000 life points. You find a big number 3, and it's just called 3-Man. And he does 3 damage every time he attacks you. And this is a game, you got like little hearts or whatever, you got maybe 12, 15, so he's pretty brutal. But you can attack him, except for once he gets down to 3 health, he doesn't take any more damage. His health can't go below 3. That's just how he is, Yeah, fuck it. If you think I'm not doing it, I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
Inflicting 3,000.
Oh, no you're not.
Oh, I am.
No?
I'm just getting banished.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he doesn't negate. He just banishes.
Oh.
Okay.
You see, I need to actually... I don't play Tenyi because I like playing decks that are good, so... just
Okay.
really priming the comments section for you there.
Okay. Destiny
Oh.
draw. Let's go, baby.
Son of a dick.
We've got it. Let's go ahead and summon... Do I have anything that helps me in this situation?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, fucker. What do you think I am? Some kind of thing? Oh, wait. I think I got it. Check this out. You've never seen this summon before.
Oh.
Dragacotus, the corrupted Never Soul Dragon.
I have not seen this summoned in literal years. You are correct.
Let's go. 4,000. And then during the standby phase, I can target a Wait, why can't I do this?
I'm pretty sure you just can't target this monster.
No, you can target it. It's during your own standby phase. No!
Oh, wow.
I thought it
sucks to
said
be you.
during the standby phase. Jimbles, let's think about this. I'm just a little birthday boy. You can't attack me. It's my birthday.
Time to die.
Just a little birthday boy. I was
had
like,
to do it to him on his birthday.
and then when it gets to the standby phase, its attack becomes half, and it inflicts damage. It's like, and then you take 1,500. But no. Okay. I got one more plan.
Okay.
We've got this.
Are you putting all your spell trap destruction in there?
No. Maybe? No. No, I'm not. I've got some other things cooking up.
I'm putting 6 solemn judgments in there.
I'm cooking something up. You're gonna see. I'm gonna go first this time.
All right. Have fun.
I will. I'm going.
Okay. Great.
Check it out, Malefic World.
I am familiar with Malefic World.
I'm having so much
Unfortunately.
fun you wouldn't believe. I'm just a fun man over here.
I never get to have any fun.
Okay. We're gonna normal summon this. We're gonna do the thing. Summon a gear. Get the level 8.
Right, as one does.
You've never seen plays like this before. Haha!
Oh, it's that guy. I hate that guy.
You've never seen this guy before. He's completely new. It's a different experience.
That guy sucks. I hate that guy.
Why you gotta be so rude?
I don't like that guy.
Don't you know I'm human too? I'm gonna marry her anyway.
Hold the phone. Hold your horses. Could it
Mausoleum
be?
of the Emperor?
Could it be that I have a play? Could it be that I can do something this turn?
Your deck doesn't have plays. Since when?
I know, but you don't have to rub it in.
Look at her carrying around her stick like she's something. I don't think the moon gets that big.
How would you know? How would you know how big the moon is, smart guy?
I've been
Bill Nye
outside.
over here saying, I know how big the moon is.
I guess you're the science guy now, then.
We were all the science guy.
I've touched grass at the night.
How's that worked out for you?
It was cold and damp, and I think there were bugs. I didn't really like it.
Have you touched
but I
the
did
night
it.
soil?
Go forth, my young goth apprentice, and touch night soil.
Don't do that.
Stardust charge, warrior!
That's right. He's my favorite guy of all time. And when these two cards are on the field, they can go to the graveyard to summon this fucking guy.
Yeah, you know what? Guess what?
What?
Malefic Claw Stream! Get that shit out of here!
Okay. Anyway, here's Ascator.
No, stop! I can't. You can't literally just do the same thing again. That's not fair.
So as I was saying, here's Ascator.
I was so excited. I was like, "Look, I'm gonna ruin his day, and I'm gonna use an archetype support to do it too." There's a Malefic card that's basically Fissure, but for Malefics.
Okay, well, the good news is I have nothing that can get over 4,000 attacks. So
Yeah.
just get excited about my complete fucking ineptitude here. Here's malicious.
Do you have a level 9 synchro?
I don't have diddly fucking dick in this deck. Is a problem.
That's 13 cards. At least one of those got a diddly.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's necessarily true, if you will permit me. I know there's something I can do here. I know there is something I can do here.
You've just got to sense the lines, you know? You've got to feel them coursing through your veins.
Here's this guy.
Look, I have that guy.
We both have that guy.
That perhaps in another time, Jimbles, I could have called you friend.
Instead,
I perish.
I can't do anything with this.
What do I want to add? Do I have anything else worth adding? Have I done anything unique? So here's the question. If I pick... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick this and this and this.
Okay.
Do you get to know which one I picked?
I don't. Which one did you pick?
Malefic Stardust. Fuck, I shouldn't have told you that.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
That sucks.
And I didn't pick, it's random. I just wasn't sure if you got to pick or if it did. It's fine.
No, it doesn't let me pick. It's like, hey, you get one of these at random.
What does this one do? Once per turn, you can send one Malefic from your deck to the graveyard, then return one of your banished. Okay. Let me try this. I've got one more funny play to do. We can banish this from the extra deck, summon this, then we can use the effect, or not. Okay, I guess I just gotta go fuck myself then. I guess that's what I do.
We have reached the down tempo of the duel.
There's nothing else to do, you know. The world is
It's just mud wrestling.
Here you go.
What?
We're like brothers, only closer.
Well,
God damn it, why did I synchro? You still haven't activated that.
Well, no, when am I going to activate that?
Oh, you had a
No,
chance.
how could you do this?
How could this happen to me? There we go.
Ah.
It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh porn parody. Get hit by like life points. Ah.
Ow.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I've
Wait,
lost
I
my
need to synchro
Yu-Gi-Oh
once.
duel. Perhaps there's some other way I could pay. Give me your hat! Give me your dual disc. Oh, okay.
I wish.
Oh, so it's just over then?
Yep.
So
Unfortunately,
just go quietly into the night? I see how it is.
Unfortunately, you destroying Ultimaya meant I literally couldn't do anything. Because getting over a 4,000 attack monster is more than Earthbound Immortals are capable of.
It's just not in the cards. Surely there's no level 8 that destroys 4,000 attackers.
Is
It's
there?
fine. I don't know. There might be. Either
I thought you were
way,
being facetious. I was going to be really mad at you.
I honestly don't know. What do you think I am? Some kind of Yu-Gi-Oh expert? I may have played this for a while, but not that much of a while. Either way, you can't say that I didn't use Malefics. I used Malefics. I win. Everyone else loses. Get out of here. The world is over. But yeah, I think we've exhausted just about everything from our decks. Was there any other play you had left that you didn't get a chance to show off?
No. I was like, wait, there has to be something. I had 15 cards in my extra deck. There has to be one that I could have used.
Here,
could have summoned Dawn Dragster. That would have been real exciting for everybody.
I could have negated a spell, you know, if you wanted. I mean, you used the Earthbound wave, so you did negate a spell at one point.
Yeah, I used an Earthbound support card for the first time in probably 5 years.
The first time ever. Pretty sure that's the first person who's ever used an Earthbound support card.
I also, not only that, I used Linewalker's effect to win a duel.
Yeah.
So you can't say I didn't do my damnedest.
You got to see what the deck does. And I'm just looking at mine, I'm like, well, I activated Burst Stream of Destruction, and I guess the only other thing is I guess I could have activated Malefic Truth Dragon, but you would have to destroy one of my dragons. And as we've just found out, you can't really do that.
No, that's the one thing I can't do is destroy your monsters in any way.
Yeah, other than that, Malefics have a weird trap that says if a Malefic is destroyed, you can draw 2 cards, which again, if your Malefic is being destroyed, you don't really need to draw 2 cards at that point, because you're probably dead.
No, you need a better deck at that point.
Yeah. And I did put in Windstorm of Atakwa, because I thought it'd be really funny if you, got ready to attack and got everything there and then just shifted to defense mode. Although, apparently you played around that by playing the giant whale that's just going to burn me for damage anyway.
Yes.
Yep, there. And then I guess the Dora of Fate or whatever, I didn't get to do that, but... Yeah,
you did do it, it just didn't do anything.
We just didn't get to draw 4 off of it, which would have been cool if you hit the Malefic Paradigm Dragon or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun time. We'll have to come back and do this again sometime, but with decks that are a little more exciting.
Rush duels, but we just play TCG cards. We do this exact same duel, but we do it in the Rush duel format.
Cross duels, but with Rush duels.
It'd work. I swear it would work.
Cross Rush duels.
Crush duels, if you will.
Crush duels! Yes! Wait, no, is that weird fetish thing? I don't want to have to do with that.
I couldn't tell you.
We can't.
And I'm happy that I can't.
Good. But yeah, I think we're done here for now. But thank you as always, Jimbles, for coming out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's always nice. Comment in the comments. Say something nice to Jimbles. He always likes to read the comments and smile a little bit. At least I
tell me all the
you
cards
do.
I could have run.
Yeah. Tell us how bad the Earthbound Immortal deck was, and the shame that we'd feel. Thank you again to Fred Thomas for suggesting this. If nothing else, it gave me an excuse to hang out with Jimbles, so that was cool. And I got to try Malefic. I always wanted to try Malefics, so now that I tried them, I'm like, yeah, I wasn't missing out on much.
I like them. I'll tell you. They're a stupid Unga Bunga deck where you just put out a monster that has the biggest attack and then try to win if you can. Yeah.
You can always just play limiter removal. Just hope. Cyber Dragon, End Dragon, or whatever it is.
You could do that.
But it's not very likely.
No.
But yeah. I'm
we got to see the OTK.
I'm stumbling over this last bit. It's like Malefics have just drained my mind. I forget how to end the show.
There's not a lot to talk about with them. It's like, okay, your thing summons the guys with the biggest attack. My thing summons really good boss monsters, 1 out of every 10 duels.
I like the Earth thing is
And
like,
that's-
should we give the Earthbound Immortals a lot of attack? No, we'll just lower the opponent's life points so that the Earthbound can get over them. That's
Landwalker
easier.
is just pushing the Earthbound wheelchair, in effect.
It's just funny because, like, Linewalker could have come down and been like, the target an Earthbound, it becomes 8,000, because they can all attack directly, and that would do effectively the same thing, but it would be a lot more hype to see this huge Earthbound. And instead they're like, nah, just lower the opponent. Just lower the hula bar so they can get over it.
Just say, okay, let's just have this effect be, if somehow you summon an Earthbound Immortal, here is the situation you could win in. We've contrived it. Now please win. We want to say these cards are fixed.
I like to imagine some guy in testing, like, man, I could have won if you only had 3,000 life points left.
Hey, say that again, boy. I just had an idea.
It's like a custom card made real. But yeah, until next time, good luck!
And don't play Earthbound Immortals. I'm fucking begging you. They're terrible.